Hi, I'm Dustin Harder, and this is the Vegan Roadie. Let's get the party started in New Orleans. Noted for its music, particularly as the birthplace of jazz, and also its annual lively and colorful festivals, Mardi Gras anyone? Everyone knows that New Orleans is also world famous for its cuisine. With centuries of combining local Creole and French cuisines, the food in this town has developed its truly unique and easily recognizable Louisiana flavor. Dig into some local offerings with me as I find some of the most dynamic plant-based fare, including some signature dishes New Orleans is known for, like muffalettas, po' boys, and beignets. I'm the Vegan Roadie, and I have one mission: to keep it vegan while on the go. My first stop in the Big Easy today is Carmel, featuring eclectic and traditionally inspired dishes, fresh local ingredients with unique flavors from around the world. I wanted to share with you one of my favorite sandwiches I've ever had on my travels in the US. The Rico sandwich at Cafe Carmo is a breadless fork sandwich made of a grilled plantain patty, topped with melted vegan cheese, spicy vegan meat, avocado, salsa fresca, and finished off with Carmo's tangy sweet and spicy Rico sauce. Served with organic greens, drizzled with mango vinaigrette. This is my first stop in New Orleans. Every time I visit, they have this and so much more, catering to vegans, vegetarians, omnivores. Be sure to check out everything about Cafe Carmo at cafecarmo.com. Keeping it magical are the Crepe Wizards at the Crepe Cart, located inside the French Market, open from 10 a.m. until 5:30 p.m., serving an array of delicious treats from sweet and savory with both vegan and gluten-free options. With the special cart designed from the ground up by the owners Tracy and Samantha, they add the same love and care to every crepe made at the Crepe Cart.
I love the Crepe Cart because if I want something for breakfast, I can get my veggies in, but if I want something sweet, I can add chocolate or Nutella or strawberries.
It's been really hard in New Orleans to find gluten-free, and they have lots of options.
I'm here with Crepe Wizard Samantha today at the Crepe Cart, and I was a hot mess making these in culinary school. I was getting batter everywhere. Can you maybe school me, give me a few little lessons here on making a crepe?
I can give you some tips on how to make that.
Please, can we make one?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You want to pour out about that much.
Okay.
And then you let the weight of the crepe wand.
And that's like a pancake size you put on there.
Basically, yeah, you're thinning out a pancake is what you're doing.
And it's not all about the wrist is what you were telling me.
No, it's all about the fingertips. You let the crepe wand slowly rotate between your fingers while your elbow travels the circumference of the grill. And then you take the spatula, and I like to go under the entirety to make sure that I don't have any sticking points.
Okay.
And then you fold it in half-ish.
I saw one with pesto on it. Can you tell us about that one?
Yeah, it's a pecan pesto that we make from fresh basil, lemon, pecans, and pine nuts. It's got fresh broccoli, spinach, and tomatoes in it. A little bit of salt.
Okay.
It helps if you pat them. They taste better.
Okay.
A little love pats.
Little love pat.
Yeah.
I love it. A little love pat.
And then we put these cones in there so that the pesto doesn't drip down the front of the person eating it.
Very smart.
Convenient to-go holder.
Looking out for everyone. That's great.
There we have our vegan and gluten-free
Beautiful.
pesto.
You can grow all these things in your backyard. It's amazing.
Even the basil for the pesto.
It tastes like pesto that has cheese. I wouldn't even know. This is delicious. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Now it was my turn to get hands-on. Time to see if I had the delicate handwork it takes to succeed. Luckily, I had Samantha by my side every step of the way. Is that okay at all?
Yeah, that's not bad.
You know I have a sweet tooth, so I put together the banana boat from the menu with sliced bananas, shredded coconut, pecans, and cinnamon, with a dose of organic vegan powdered sugar.
And I
Alright, we did it. Cheers. This is a meal. It ain't no snack. Decadent with a street food flair that satisfies my hunger. When I was on the search for signature New Orleans items that have been veganized, I was told I couldn't miss the muffaletta at Breads on Oak. But that's not all they have, boasting a variety of tea biscuits, cakes, cookies, and more, made with organic flours and the freshest local produce and nuts available. I immediately gravitated towards the vegan croissants, a rare find in the vegan world. These and all of the other baked goods are made fresh daily.
I just love the quality of the breads. I'm originally from Germany, and this is the only place where I can get bread that makes me feel like home.
New Orleans isn't super well known for having vegan options, so being able to go to a place that has not only vegan options but really good vegan options is like, I freaked out.
Now back to a New Orleans favorite, the muffaletta. Muffaletta. Stiletto. Cleverly renamed the muffanata here at Breads on Oak. Comprised of olive salad, smoky maple tempeh, and house-made raw cashew cheese. It has all the flavors, and it's literally as good as I remember my first time trying a muffaletta when I visited a little joint here in the French Quarter years ago. Can you tell me quick about the fermentation process? I think a lot of people skip over this when they're making breads. They think it should be a quick thing and be done quickly, and that's not the case if you want to get the best bread, right?
Absolutely not. The fermentation process is the most important part of the process because that's when the yeast breaks down the complex sugars into simple sugars and CO2 and alcohol. And you want that long process to develop the flavors. Okay. That's when the flavors are really developed. So we have a very old world way of making our breads. It's over several days, nice thick crust, because that's how it was preserved hundreds of years ago, was you'd use the crust. Okay. And so we have the long fermentation process, which is much healthier for the body, okay, as well as the thick crust, and just the flavors that come out are amazing.
It's a great final product all around.
What I love about Breads on Oak is being able to come here and bring my kids and get healthy food for lunch. And I love having so many vegan options here.
Be sure to grab one of their tea biscuits. They even have an orange cranberry one made with oranges from their personal orchard. And their pumpkin biscuit breakfast sandwich with field roast sausage, tofu scramble, roasted tomato, greens, and aioli starts any morning off right. For the perfect dose of sweetness, sink your teeth into their one-of-a-kind maple walnut cinnamon roll. It's perfection. There's no doubt about it. Breads on Oak is inspired by pure love and craftsmanship to create high-quality breads and pastries. With top-notch ingredients, the owner, Sean O'Mahony, strives to bring back the true art of making bread on the daily. Muffaletta, check. Crepes, check. It's time to get my hands on a Louisiana classic, the Po' Boy. Garden-based with NOLA taste, Seed thrives on delivering quality with pure, natural ingredients. A menu full of original whole food, plant-based creations, they also hold true to Louisiana flavor, creating a plant-based version of many of the city's famous culinary items, including 2 versions of the well-known Po' Boy. A traditional submarine sandwich that usually consists of a meat-based center, with a baguette-like New Orleans French-style bread with a crispy crust and fluffy center. You can choose from the eggplant po' boy, with pan-fried eggplant, light cornmeal batter, roasted red peppers, and the traditional po' boy bread. Or the southern fried po' boy, with fried tofu, light chickpea flour breading, lettuce, tomato, and vegan mayo. That's what I'm talking about. Full of flavor and true to the original. Not to be overlooked are their artichoke cakes, with artichokes, hearts of palm, roasted corn, green pepper, onions, garlic, gluten-free panko crumbs, and a buffalo drizzle. What's the difference between traditional beignets and the ones that you make here at Seed?
Traditional beignets use eggs and evaporated milk, and of course we don't use any of those items because we're 100% garden-based. Basically we take and we rise the yeast with sugar, and we use a beet sugar and not a regular sugar. Once that rises, then we mix in the dough with the mixer. We roll them out, cut them, fry them, and coat them with a whole lot of sugar.
I'm gonna go in for this. It's just like, it's the sugary, delicious heaven that I remember it being before I was vegan. It's terrific. Be sure to order up a side of macaroni and cheese for the table when you're here. The variety at Seed offers a taste of Louisiana and more. See for yourself at seedyourhealth.com. With a small budget and a large vision, owner, Chef Ben Tabar, was inspired to create the Sneaky Pickle, focusing on locally sourced and reasonably priced ingredients for the 9th Avenue Ward neighborhood of New Orleans. Ben offers a relaxed and upbeat atmosphere, encouraging vegans and non-vegans to share their meals together. And just what does he offer his vegan guests? The first to catch my eye was the beet flatbread. With seed olive spread, caramelized onions, fried multigrain and legume mixture, and local veggies. You know I'm always looking for the best vegan mac and cheese, and this one keeps it decadent, loaded with veggies with a butternut squash base. Seriously, don't miss out on this mac and cheese when you visit. Now, cauliflower is a game changer. The fried buffalo tofu salad is no exception. With cauliflower fried to perfection, it's the flawless combination of fried goodness with a dose of fresh veggies so you can enjoy without the guilt. The Sneaky Pickle menu is ever-changing according to what's in season. Check out usneakypickle.com to see what seasonal local offerings are on the table. Hot dogs. New Orleans Dat Dog specializes in putting a smile on your face, bringing back that nostalgic feeling that comes with enjoying a hot dog, offering several options, including some for the plant-powered enthusiast. Bill, you have created a spirited environment at this location and all of your other locations. Everyone here is crazy!
That is accurate.
In the best way. In the best way. It's a blast here. Now, you have some vegan offerings on your menu. What do you have to give people who want the vegan options?
We absolutely use field roast sausages, and it's just they're delicious. I've actually used that in combination with other foods to actually lose about 40 pounds in the past.
No kidding.
Putting the right product and having something that I know I'm giving someone that's good means everything. And we have the field roast Italian veggie sausage.
Mm-hmm.
We have the spicy chipotle and the apple sage. The apple sage, I love that thing.
All three are so good. What sort of toppings, once you get your field roast dog or the chipotle Italian or the apple sage, then what sort of like vegan toppings do you have that we can put on top of it?
Well, like, okay, I love the spicy chipotle.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite things to eat, and again, I just like something with a real good kick. We make, fresh house-made pico de gallo, and we will do house-made guacamole. And that on top of that dog, like I said, again, either a little barbecue sauce or a little yellow mustard, you're done.
Okay, so that's the chipotle one. What are we doing for the apple sage?
Okay, like apple sage, like I said, I think it's gonna be we're gonna do blackberry compote hummus. That's the other one. We're gonna do blackberry compote hummus. I know I'm doing grilled onions and barbecue sauce on that.
What?
Yeah.
And what about the Italian sausage? What are you gonna throw on top of that for us today?
We're gonna put a little barbecue sauce, a little yellow mustard, tomatoes, and onions.
You have all these options, and I love that it's something for everyone. So what I want to do is I want to find some non-vegans and offer it up to them and try it and see what they have to say.
It has a very meaty texture to it, and that's what I love about the vegan dogs here.
Has the sausage look on the inside. The outside looks a little burnt crispy. Looks pretty good. So delicious. It doesn't even taste like a vegan dog. I didn't even know.
Might be a little messy. Reminds me of like chorizo. It looks like real meat. It tastes like real meat, but it's vegan.
All right, we don't need my opinion. We all know I love field roast, and this combination looks amazing, but I brought Mr. Drew out from behind the camera. These puppies speak for themselves, but let's see how it holds up with Mr. Drew.
All right, this is messy as hell, y'all, but here we go. Is this real? What a combination, you guys. It's got
the blackberry compote.
There's hummus in there. And what's the white? Coleslaw?
Asian slaw.
And there's barbecue sauce on top.
Mm-hmm.
It is insane.
I kind of can't stop.
Dude. That's it.
And that's that. No beef about it. Literally, these dogs hold up. With several locations opening up, be sure to check out datdognola.com to find out where you can get your paws on this grub. Once you get a taste of Louisiana flavor, there's no turning back. Even after you've left the city, you have fond memories of the taste and smells and the people you met along the way. Once you get home, it's nostalgic to try and recreate these dishes for your friends and family. I went to visit my dad in Alabama after I left the Big Easy. I thought I would try and recreate a Louisiana classic with just a few simple ingredients. We're going to make a 5-ingredient quick jambalaya. Your 5 ingredients are half an onion, thinly sliced, half green bell pepper, also thinly sliced, field roast chipotle sausage. Yes, it has to be this kind. It's going to add just the right amount of pizzazz and kick that we're wanting to add to this dish. Zatarain's Jambalaya rice mix, quick and easy. It's the base for this recipe, and we're going to take it from side dish to main event by adding our other goodies. And veggie broth. I use this instead of water to create a little more depth in the flavor. Now, since I'm at my dad's house today, I have a full kitchen, but I'm committed this season to helping you cook in a hotel room, so I'm going to stick with my hotel tools like my handy dandy hot pot. Pour the contents of the Zatarain's Jambalaya mix into the hot pot. Add your onions, peppers, and field roast sausage. Pour 2.5 cups vegetable broth in. Now, don't stress if you don't have a measuring cup. Most hotels have a plastic cup or a glass, and they usually equal 8 ounces, so 1 cup is one of these. Stir everything up. Turn your hot pot to high. It needs to cook for 25 minutes or until the rice is done to your liking. Check on it periodically, stirring to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of your hot pot. After 25 minutes, it should be cooked to perfection. The field roast spices blending with the Zatarain mix, making it the perfect one-pot dish with Louisiana flair you can make anywhere. Dad, I wanted to talk to you about vegan food.
Yes.
What do you think about vegan food?
Well, now that I see that they have all the different varieties of the vegan food, I like it.
Okay.
But I still got a lot. I found out they have sausage.
Yeah.
They have Polish sausage and regular bacon or breakfast sausage. So
Okay.
there's a lot I've got to learn yet.
So before I was vegan, what did you think about vegan food?
I knew nothing about vegan until you became vegan. So there you go.
We got the 5-ingredient jambalaya here. Dad, give it a shot. Tell me what you think. I'm going to eat some too. I'm starving and it looks so good. Make sure you get a little bit of everything on the fork.
Tastes just like dirty rice to me with meat in it.
Great.
Yep, no different whatsoever.
So there you have it. Go to veganroadie.com, get this recipe on there.
Very good.
Dad, thanks for trying it.
Thanks for making it.
Yeah, of course. So tag me at the Vegan Roadie with your recreation on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Killed it! So there you have it, New Orleans flavor wherever you go. Thanks for joining me in the city that continues to raise its standards on high quality flavors and crazy characters. Please click subscribe and join me next week when I take on Atlanta. Now, keep on cooking and remember, it's nice to be nice. Let's go.